Hello students, let's start the class. In the previous class, we started the chapter 4, sorting materials into group, and discussed some few points of the chapter, that is sorting of objects, why there is a need of the sorting of objects, why objects are sorted, and next the properties of the substances for the sorting, on what basis the substances are sorted. So first property we discussed that materials that objects are made up of, means on what materials objects are made up of, we sort the objects, and for this we do the activity also. And next one, the appearance of the objects, that how the object appears, we sort them, that if the object is lustrous, we sort them in other group, and if the object is dull or non-lustrous, we sort it in the another group. Now our next topic is hardness and softness. Hardness and softness is the ability of the substance to get compressed. Means is if a substance is get compressed easily, the substance is soft, or the substance which do not get compressed easily, the substance is hard. Examples of soft substances are cotton, fabrics, sponge, feathers, whereas the example of hard substances, wood, metals, plastic, stones. Okay, on this basis we sort the object. Now next one is the physical state. Physical state means that is all the objects around us is matter. And what is matter? Matter is something that occupies space and has mass. Okay, this is known as the matter. Now matter exists in three states, that is solid, liquids and gases. It is present in three states. On the basis of this, we sort the objects. So some properties of solid, liquid and gases are given in this table. First of all, solids, they have definite shape. Okay, but liquids, they do not have definite shape. They take up the shape of the container they are kept in. Okay, they do not have definite shape. When we kept a liquid, that is for an example water, in a tumbler, then the water take the shape of the tumbler. If we pour same water in another vessel, then it will take the shape of that vessel. This shows that liquid do not have a definite shape. Gases, they do not have a definite shape. They occupy all the space available to them. Means if gas is there in a container or in a room, it take up all the space of that. Next, solids, they have definite volume. Solids have definite volume. Liquids, they have definite volumes. Liquids also have definite volume, but gases, they do not have definite volume. Next, solids, they cannot flow. Okay, if solids is kept here, that is I have a pencil, it cannot flow. It is if I kept it here, then it will stay here there. But if solids, liquid, if we talk about the liquid, they can flow in all the directions. If water is poured here, then it goes to that direction or that direction also. This shows that liquids can flow in all directions, and gases also can flow in all directions. If you burn an incense stick and kept in one corner of a room, your whole house or your whole home will get essence of that stick. This shows that gases occupies all the space and they can flow in all directions. अगर हम किसी एक कोने में अगरबत्ती को जला देते हैं, तो हमारे पूरे घर में उसकी खुशबू आती है ना, उसका एसेंस आता है. तो ये हमको बताता है कि उसका फ्लो सभी डायरेक्शंस में हो रहा, केवल उस रूम तक ही नहीं रहता है. नेक्स्ट, सॉलिड्स, दे कैन नॉट डिफ्यूज. ओके, बट लिक्विड्स, दे कैन डिफ्यूज इजिली इन अदर लिक्विड्स. दूसरे लिक्विड में ये डिफ्यूज हो जाते हैं. नेक्स्ट, गैसेस, दे डिफ्यूज इजिली एंड वेरी क्विकली. और गैसेस बहुत ही जल्दी डिफ्यूज कर जाते हैं और बहुत क्विकली डिफ्यूज करते हैं. नेक्स्ट, दे कैन नॉट बी कंप्रेस्ड. सॉलिड्स को हम लोग कंप्रेस्ड नहीं कर सकते. लिक्विड्स, दे कैन बी कंप्रेस्ड टू एन एक्सटेंट. कुछ हद तक हम लोग लिक्विड्स को कंप्रेस कर सकते हैं. एंड गैसेस, दे आर हाईली कंप्रेसिबल. हम लोग गैसेस को बहुत ज्यादा हाईली कंप्रेस करके रख सकते हैं. Now our next topic is solubility. Solubility means materials can be grouped on the basis of their solubility in water. The materials that get dissolved in water are called soluble substances. जो dissolve हो रहा है उसको soluble कहते हैं, whereas the substances that do not dissolve are called the insoluble substances. You know the example also. Solid substances such as salt and sugar dissolve in water, they are soluble, and sand, stone, wax, okay, they are insoluble. Some gases dissolve in water such as oxygen and carbon dioxide. Some gases are also dissolved, so it is important, underline this also. Now there is an activity related to the solubility. To check the solubility of the salt and sand, what we have to do, we have to take some small amount of sand and water to 2 glass tumblers filled with water and spoon. In this activity, what we have to do, we take the 2 tumbler filled with the water, and we in the 1 tumbler we add some salt, and in another one we add some sand. Then we stir both the tumblers properly and wait for a while. And after few minutes, we observe that the salt get dissolved in the water while the sand settles down in water. So conclusion is that salt is soluble substance, whereas sand is a insoluble substance. This is a activity to show the solubility of a substance. Now there are some liquids that dissolve in other liquids. कुछ liquids होते हैं जो कि dissolve करते हैं other liquid में. The liquids which get dissolved mixed with each other are called miscible liquids. जो liquid dissolve करते हैं, they are known as the miscible, such as water and milk and water and alcohol. They both are liquids and they get dissolved to each other. So they are called miscible liquids. However, some liquids that do not get mixed with each other are called immiscible liquids. और वैसे liquids जो एक दूसरे से dissolve नहीं करते हैं, they are called immiscible liquid. Example, oil and water. Here is an example, oil or water. If we add or mix oil and water in one container, then there is a layer formed between the oil and water. They do not mix with each other. So they are called immiscible liquids. That's all for today.